Good morning, guys. It's Dakota back with another live stream, and today is August 2nd, 2021. Now, today this week and for the entire month, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'm not going to just be looking at the live market. I'm going to be backtesting on here. Okay. Now, my backtesting data is still downloading. It's taking a long time. But gonna be backtesting 5 years of data on UJ, and just gonna be recording on here. So in the mornings, I won't be talking. I won't be paying attention to live chat. You can still type there, and at the end, I'll be sure to go over it. But while I'm backtesting, I have to just zone myself out, listen to music and things like that, and I won't be. I have trades running, but I have them in positions where I don't need to manage them right now, so I won't extensively be trading, especially on the live stream. Before the stream, I'll look at the market to make sure my position is still good, or if I need to make any adjustments. But other than that, I'm going to be as quiet as possible so I can focus. So until then, I can't do that. So until then, I'm just going to, let's just go ahead and review my outlook on these pairs. The data I'm testing is over 20 years old, so I can't use TradingView for it. I have to use SoftFX, but that data is still being downloaded, so it's just gonna take a while. All right, let's bring that up. My contact is blurry. Okay, so what we're gonna do now is just review the pairs that I sent on the 25 list, also posted in the low 5 video or trade 5 video if you want to go ahead and check that out. Let's go to UJ first. Okay, UJ, I'm actually holding a position. Entered up here, still looking for this to scale down, looking for it to reach these lows. If it breaks those lows, looking for it to scale down even further. So 1 hour setup, have an impulse here, nice correction there, and then price just broke the pattern. So a possible low movement on the 15-minute for a, let's say, a scaling opportunity, or just to catch the move before price continues to push down, if it does. Yeah, nothing for me to do there. And actually, no, I shouldn't be down there unless I'm looking for an entry. Yeah, EURUSD Sunday night, it actually hit my level that I was looking to buy at. That's not the way I needed to hit it, so I needed to come down one more time. So I'll be looking for prices to come back down again, and let's go to AUD. AUDUSD, have an impulse, have this correction, and looking for price to break the pattern. But just rejected it, so I'm continuing to wait. If price comes back all the way up, it's an opportunity to enter for a sell. That's something that I wouldn't like. I like the break in a correction and look for price to continue down. This is a nice. I like the situation that it breaks more than if it comes all the way back up. Which this opportunity is about 300 pips. Let's go back to EURUSD. EURUSD, I'm looking for at least 110. And then UJ, 1 hour time frame. For first target, from the point that it's at right now, it's about 44 pips. The second target, it is 208 pips. Okay, EURJPY have perfect impulse, perfect correction here. It's a selling opportunity right now. Now on lower time frame, there is a possible triangle here for price to continue to push up. Overall, the higher time frame is telling me to sell, so I would sell in the situation like so, and then let's check everything before that happens, but we'll keep it. That's an interesting idea. Well, yeah, okay. Now I can enter here, but it'll be based off a late entry because my entry signal, at least right now for this moment, isn't there. Previous entry signals have come. They're slightly higher than where price is right now, and this is pretty much what the position would look like. And that's all because price is still in the area. Would love for it to actually be there though in that moment. And that's what the position looks like. I actually think I'm holding a position on this. I am. Awesome. CADJPY is also another major pair that I was paying attention to for this week, which looking for this correction up to the around 8.5 level, and then looking for a possible sell from that point. If price breaks that trend line and gives me a correction, that's a really strong confirmation for me to enter for that sell. And let's say we enter from the top here. It's about 378 pips. If we wait for that correction, close to 300. So it's a pretty good opportunity. Good reason why I put it on there. GBPUSD. I'm looking for price to reach the bottom of this range. Price broke this trend line. It's giving me a correction. Now, a possibility for this to just push out today because that is, I mean, that's pretty much the setup here. Hasn't corrected to my level that I prefer, that I would like it to correct down to. Is there anything else here? Nope. Yep, I need price to come up higher. If it pushes down, it pushes down, but like I need to see price come back up before continuing down. If it doesn't and just pushes down from that point, then we have a new trend line right here. We wait for another correction, then we look to sell there. Simple, simple, simple. Yeah, no matter what, I need to come up higher. How close are we to being done downloading? Awesome. Okay, cool. Now something I could definitely do better if I know I'm about to do this. It's not finished. Okay, it's fine. Just do it again. That would take a very long time, but it's worth it. Okay, so the data is still downloading. We have gold and US30 to go over. And like, if you haven't noticed, obviously I'm not doing the full markups today, because the whole purpose of today is to backtest. And after I finish gold and US30, it probably won't be downloaded, so I'll do some backtesting on here, but it won't be the data that I'm actually gathering, so it'll just be practice for me. And if you guys do have questions throughout that period, I'd be more than willing to answer, because all the data that's like on TradingView I've already backtested. That can go down to the 4 hour and the 1 hour, so it's kind of like I already have all that logged. How about Or is it on the white screen? Like, how'd my markup get deleted? Wait. Must have went to the wrong one. Okay. Yeah, that's right. Okay, so been looking at buys for dollar or gold. We got that buying opportunity. Price went up to TP1 and rejected that at that level. So let's go ahead and find a new opportunity. Delete all that. Go to the daily. Put price in this range again. Well, I should put 4 ranges. We'll lower that a bit to right there. Put this here. For now, right there. Okay, so nice potential selling opportunity here. We have a double top in this area off the daily time frame. As we go down to the lower time frame, we'll see if we can get 1 hour, maybe a 15-minute selling opportunity to the downside to the bottom of this range. Okay, price is at the top of this range. Going to the 1 hour, and there's nothing to draw right now. If we just pay attention to what the structure is like, possibly a 15-minute impulse, definitely a 5-minute impulse and correction here, leading to the selling opportunities here. And then we have a large impulse but no correction based off the 1 hour time frame, at least large enough to be considered on that time frame. We have a possible descending channel forming. Hasn't officially formed just yet, so no confirmation there. Really, it's a waiting situation for me right now. Nope. And I really can't draw a trend line at the moment. What I can do is just draw an imaginary descending channel possibly forming here. Can actually just send about everything, so I don't have to, because I won't be, like I said, really be focusing on backtesting. There we go, perfect. Okay, US 30. Okay, I remember from last week's markup, had this correction. No, what time? Okay, so this is around 8 o'clock. So around this time, just before this time, I was looking for price to correct back down to this area. In this area, preferably all the way back down to here, looking for a buy. I didn't draw that zone out. It looks like, because I didn't really see that happening, I saw a nice little impulsive correction here that to me appeared to be finished, and I was looking for price to push up. So my alternative entry was to wait for a break above this level and look for a buy. Now price didn't break until this candle here. The lowest time frame that I would have gone in this situation is the 15 on this pair for a valid setup. So that is too wide of a gap for me, and personally I wouldn't enter that if it's that drastic of a movement, pushing up or breaking it. Price did push up, but however, if we did enter here, price pushed up barely and then came all the way back down, and that sales would have been hit if you entered. Price came back down to the bottom of the range and then scaled back up to the top of the range, and has been doing that for a while. Let's delete this stuff and get a new markup. This went backwards. Okay, in this situation, I'm looking for sales, at least at the moment. So this would be what I'm looking for until something changes. And that is actually, that's perfect. So I don't need to change anything there. If trend line breaks, obviously going to be looking for buying setups. It's, I mean, a simple change of trend. So that would be the only thing pretty much that would change this. Double bottom, triple bottom, reversal pattern in this area. Potentially in that situation, I would still need to see some highs be broken. So, and wait for confirmation. So no matter what, it's pretty much just wait for the break of the trend line. Alright, so now that that's all completed, I'm gonna go ahead and send out screenshots on all these just for the Discord server. They're already out publicly. Wow, They're already out publicly, but just so it's more centralized to Discord. If you're not in the Discord server, the link to that is in the description. We can have a better screenshot than that. So like I said before I hop off, I was gonna do a little bit of backtesting on here. Uh, so this won't be data that I actually track, but just to close up the call, show you guys a little bit of how I backtest to a certain extent. I fully do this on soft FX. And what I do is I go through the chart, find all the opportunities, have soft FX gather all the data for me, and then afterwards I go back and review. And as I'm going through and taking the trades, I take screenshots during that period, and then I go back, review, follow through the screenshots, file them properly in my journal or my backtesting journal, and that way I can review the data faster or have it well organized. And backtesting, strongly recommend it if you don't do it yet. Helps out a lot and gives a lot more confidence, especially if you're first starting out. And you don't have to do like hour-long sessions. You can just do 5 a day. That's how I started. Just doing 5 trades a day, backtesting, and then just did that every single day until I said either I had more time or I actually understood why I was backtesting and wanted to find something out. Yeah, no entry for me on either side. So I need price to come down a little bit lower, even though that's pretty much a signal. Okay, I have to let that one go. Stop. Perfect. Thank you. Okay, so this would be a 4-hour pattern for me. I have videos explaining how I view patterns. Just should be able to type patterns and should be able to pop up in my videos. If not, there's definitely a live stream that I've talked about it on before. But gonna go ahead and look for an entry opportunity here. Now there's 2 entry opportunities. The first one is here, and then we have a late entry opportunity over here. I'm going to take the signal as the late entry opportunity since for some reason I wanted to rush and skip through all those candles really fast instead of being patient. So we're gonna go ahead and take the time to do this. Now each pair has 2 chances for me. Alright, 2 entries. If it hits a sell the first time. So I'm looking for a scaling opportunity right now. Just have to wait. Okay, so scaling entries taken. Let's reset that. So now I have 2 positions running and managing on the 4-hour. I'll extend this one. Now risking 2R, going for about 15R. And there's one more opportunity that I can take here. If it sets up. And this is pretty much what I'll have music in the background for the backtested sessions, but for this full month, that's what I'll be doing. Was the candle too slow? Alright, that'll be the last position I take on this move. And let's see if it actually plays out. So risking 3R for 21. That's a shame. So this move hit SL. Change this to okay, now looking for new opportunities. Had to look for new opportunities after the break, so continue to wait. Now look for new opportunities. SLs are moved to this level. More structure, but if price reaches this area, I'll look for entry opportunity. That's testing. Okay, there we go. This will be more of a 1 hour for me. Yep, I would absolutely take that every single time. 15. That's rough. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Okay, my target's above the supply zone, so I'm gonna have to target this high here. So I had a second entry. My candle speed is a bit too fast, or was a bit too fast for that situation. But what time? Well, I need to log it regardless, and then I'll recognize the time and review. Okay, now let's evaluate this entire position here. So in this situation, risking 3R currently at this moment. Well, if this gets broken, be risking 2R. And if that gets broken, be risking 1. I'm going for about 7, 10, 14, 14R. For currently risking 3. Let's see if that high gets broken so we can move stops. A little bit higher. Yeah, we're good now. Right there, just below this low here. Paying attention to the overall, don't rush it. One more level, perfect. All my stops are here. And if this level gets broken, stops will be moved up another level for these positions. Now, the reason I love soft FX is because like I can easily take partials. If I'm manually doing this on TradingView, it's a bit more difficult. But definitely want to do that. Okay, TP hits for this level or for this trade. So that is secured what? 14R. That's what I calculated earlier. Yeah, so plus 14R on this position. Look for this scale up in targets right now. Or in profit right now. What am I talking about? In targets. It could all be so simple. Okay, so since we're only holding one position right now, we're going to be scaling up to the 4-hour time frame and managing on this time frame. We have another opportunity for a buy. What would have to happen in order for that to be valid? We could see it scale down to this area. We could also see it scale down to this area. Both positions would be valid. This is incorrect. For this setup, oops. For this setup, based off the 4-hour, my stops are right here. Impulse up, waiting on a correction. To what level? Yeah, I'll go lower. So if we get confluence, we do get confluence. So I'm going to be waiting for that level to be touched. Delete that, we don't need that anymore. And let's check it out. All you have to do is touch it and we're good. But you don't want to touch it, so it's okay. Okay, target's hit on this level. So that's 14R. Yep, 14R. Over the course of what? That's a month. So if you don't understand R is just for every stop loss I have, I'm going for X times that. So for instance, if I'm risking 1% on each of these trades, I'll be risking 1% here, going for almost 10%. Be risking 1% here, going for almost 5%. 1% here, going for 7%. You guys get it, right? So for this position, let's say I risked 1%, I gained for this overall position, this overall setup. I gained 14R or 15R and lost gained 15% and lost 1%. So that's a 14% gain for this setup. For this, I had 3.9. Is that right? I thought that was higher. Let me check this, because that one must have been moved, or I'm looking at the wrong one. Yeah, that's what I thought. So 7R for the first one, 3 for the second one. So that's rounded up to about 10% on that move, on those two moves, plus another 4. That's 14%. So what we have, 14 plus 14, that's 28% gain over the course of 1 month, which was June. Interesting. Okay, so that's just a little bit of how I backtest. Like I said, I don't backtest on TradingView. I like to do it on MT4, so I can get used to like that. Used to marking up and analyzing on MT4 instead of just TradingView. Okay, so that's going to be the call for today. Really appreciate you guys hopping on and watching. If you guys did like the stream or want to show support, please go ahead, hit the like button, and I will catch you guys in the next one.